Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so pretty interesting here. I got sent two different links by two different subscribers. Shouts out to both of you. But this is, this just goes to show sometimes you can have boxing news overload sometimes with just what is leaked out to media sometimes, man, because you don't know what the hell is going on with some of these fights, all right? Oquendo, Shannon Briggs, Alexander Ustinov, I'm all hearing that they're all supposed to fight. First, I'm hearing Briggs versus Oquendo. Then I'm hearing Ustinov may fight Oquendo or Briggs. All right, so the first article here, and I'll leave both of these articles in the description box, okay? The first one is from fightnews.com. It came out yesterday. It says Briggs versus Oquendo in the works, according to Oquendo's trainer, Nate James. Some of you know him with being with Floyd Mayweather. A WBA heavyweight world championship fight between Oquendo and Shannon Briggs will be announced shortly. That was yesterday, okay? Then I got this article sent to me. And when was this sent to me? Yesterday. Both of these articles sent to me yesterday. This is from Boxing Scene. It says Ustinov to face Briggs or Oquendo for the WBA belt. All right, now this isn't the super title. Joshua versus Klitschko, they're fighting for that one along with the IBF and unification fight in Wembley, okay? This is for the regular title. So, and I've been throwing these three names around because this is it. Some type of mix of these three will be for the regular title. I just don't know when and where. All right, but according to this article, the one that's on Boxing Scene, the manager of Ustinov, he goes on to say that, let me read this. He says, now the situation is somewhat frozen due to the Christmas holidays, said Hiranov. Alexander needs to fight for the WBA regular title, and the opponent will be Briggs or Oquendo, depending on the decision taken by the WBA. I spoke to our promoter, Frank Warren, in London, and he confirmed the working date for the fight is February 25th, but it remains to be seen who will become the opponent for Alexander. All right, and I'm going to leave both of these articles in the description box, and the weekend of all the big fights that happened on December 10th, I was looking on Oquendo's his official Instagram account. I actually did a video on it where he was saying, I will be fighting you know who, let's go champ for the regular WBA title. That was during the weekend of the Joshua, Molina, and Chisora and White and all those fights, Ortiz and who did Ortiz fight? What's the kid's name? The White Rhino. What's the kid's name? David Allen, him. So I don't know, man. A lot of people, they're confused by just Oquendo being in the mix. A lot of people are coming to my videos like, how the hell did Oquendo, where the hell did he come from? Why is he rated so high? You look at the WBA rankings, they have Luis Ortiz #1. Some people are probably figuring why isn't he being mentioned? Remember, the WBA just ordered the winner out of Klitschko and Joshua to fight Luis Ortiz for that Super WBA title. So Ortiz isn't interested in fighting for the secondary regular title. Not when you have that opportunity that's going to come up. All right, so I wouldn't even pay attention to this if I was Luis Ortiz. Klitschko's #2. Obviously, he's fighting Joshua. And then the next highest rated available guys for that regular title, all those, Luis Ortiz is technically available, but he wants to fight for the super title. All right, but the next highest rated guys is #3, Alexander Ustinov, #4, Shannon Briggs, #5, Oquendo. A lot of people figure, well, how is Oquendo rated so high? He had a rematch clause in his contract when he fought Ruslan Chagayev that first time for the regular WBA title. Very close, debatable fight. You guys should watch it on YouTube. Very debatable fight. And then Chagayev, he wanted to fight somebody else. He didn't want to fight Oquendo again. They had to go to court. It was a lengthy process. They went to court, and he is court ordered to fight for the regular title when he comes back. Then he was preparing for the rematch with Chagayev. Chagayev went and fought somebody else anyways, but then he was getting ready to fight Chagayev, and he got hurt. He got injured. So he's been sitting out with the injury, and they promised him when he comes back, he gets to fight for the WBA regular title. That's why when the WBA had their tournament put together, that's why he had a bye in the first round, and he was awaiting the winner out of Chagayev versus Lucas Brown. Then he was going to be the next in line to fight. That tournament has kind of went to shit now, but that's why Oquendo is still in the mix for this regular title. All right. So yeah, man, I guess for that WBA regular title, it's going to be a mixture of either Briggs, Oquendo, or Ustinov. I would like to see Briggs in it. You know what I mean? Whether it's against Ustinov or Oquendo. For me, my personal choice, I would like to see Briggs involved in the in the fight. All right, maybe we can have Briggs versus Ustinov, and then the winner of that can take on Oquendo. But it seems like Oquendo wants to exercise his right now for this title. He doesn't want to wait any longer. I guess he's back and he's healthy. He's been training with Nate James. I went to his Facebook and he's been in the gym training. So even before this, he's been training pretty much this whole year. So yeah, man, two of these three will be fighting for the title. I guess we have to just sit back and wait. I know you guys don't like hear me say that, but man, sometimes that's all we can do. There's so much fucking news coming out from this trainer and that promoter and this manager and you know what I mean, and that sparring partner and this spar, so gonna have to sit back and wait. If it was up to me, I would have Briggs versus probably Ustinov. Yeah, Ustinov, and then the winner takes on Oquendo. But according to this man, it seems like Oquendo's the one that's going to be involved in the match unless he just chooses to sit out, wait for a winner.